Good evening, everybody. My name is McManus. y'all thought I left you, huh? Nope, still here. And we're back with some more Stories Untold. I thoroughly enjoyed episode 1, The House Abandoned. I did not feel like I needed to abandon the game at all after playing that. Enjoyed it quite a bit. Had a lot of fun doing that. So we're gonna continue the ride here. Thank you so much for your support so far. Everybody who has checked out my previous episodes. Hopefully you get as much fun out of this one as you did out of that one. I don't really have a lot of farm stories or jokes to tell at the start, so we're just gonna get in here and grip it and rip it. We're gonna get going. So here we go. Episode 2, The Lab Conduct. So I imagine we'll be in a lab somewhere. Maybe we'll be genetically modifying corn so it can be sweeter. And yeah, I came up with a farm thing anyway. Who knows? All right. Let's go ahead in here and let's get started. Clicking here and got the start button, and let's see what they can bring us. Let's do it. Lab Conduct, episode 2, and start.
Subject 12-19-86-23, new session entry. We have myself, Dr. Alexander leading, assisted by Dr. Williams, and in the lab itself, our volunteer, Mr. Asian. We have artifact 23 in the chamber, recovered from crash site B. At the moment it appears inert, showing no signs of activity. Mr. Asian, instructions for each stage will come through to your terminal, and we need you to follow them exactly. Now, some of this may be unfamiliar, so always reference the manual on your terminal for guides on calibration and procedure.
Alright.
Once you've calibrated equipment to match our brief, the green light will flash, allowing you to trigger the experiment. One last thing. Ensure that any equipment non-essential to the current experiment is switched off.
Alright.
You cannot proceed until your calibration matches ours. When you're ready, let's bring this back.
Okay, here we go. So we got an experiment section here. We got ourselves a manual, and we got a help file. Well, McManus doesn't need a whole lot of help because McManus is an intelligent individual. So we won't be heading to this. So I don't think too much. May need to read the manual because every once in a while you just need to read a manual to know how things work. That's different than asking for help. Definitely. So let's see here. We got ourselves gonna do some experiments. It looks like McManus likes experiments. Sometimes I experiment by putting corn in another part of the farm and see if I like it over there more than anywhere else. But sometimes I always end up putting it back. And sometimes things are just perfect the way they are. All right, let's see here. Experimental 1, internal analysis. Subject J1986-MEM is enclosed in solid outer layers. X-ray the artifact to determine its internal structure. Alright. Well, let's go to the manual here. Alright, so there's the X-ray there, so let's... Alright, electromagnetic spectrum X-ray required apparatus. We need a camera, and we need a monitor set to X-ray, and then we need a charge CC86 X-ray device. Okay. Alright. So, let's see, I can do that. Can I move? How do I... 5 minutes in, and McManus is already confused. This is not going to end well. Okay. No, I've clicked here. I've gone here. Alright. Maybe I need to look at the equipment layout. Alright. That tells us where everything is. So there's the camera. There's the test chamber, TV unit. The CC86 X-ray. I remember that from the notes here. So we're doing X-ray the artifact. All right. So we need the camera, the monitor set to X-ray, and that right there. Okay. Alright. I don't... McManus does not know how to... This is all I got. How do you go over? Well... Like I said, 5 minutes in and McManus is already stumped. Maybe we need to, I'm gonna need you to cover your eyes, kids, so you don't see what I'm about to do. Because, McManus doesn't like to be proven wrong, as we're seeing right here. So cover your eyes, kids, and we'll be back. Press tab to roll over to the chest. Okay, McManus figured it out on his own, kids. You can look now. You can look. So now I figured it out with my superior intellect. I know that we have to press this key. There we go. Now we're over here. So, all right. So first things first, we've got to turn the camera on. That's on. Turn the monitor on. Okay. We need to jump back here for a second. Take a look and figure out what this does. TV input modes. XR means we are set to X-ray, okay? Alright, there we go. Alright, and then charge the CC86 X-ray device. Okay? Manual. Safety instructions, okay. Use safety goggles and gloves at all times. Do not leave the container unattended during experimentation. It is extremely dangerous to handle any items within the container. Please ensure your next of kin is updated at HR. McManus does not have any next of kin. For my beneficiary is the corn on my farm. So, and if the corn should perish before then, we'll go with the spinach leaves. Thank you very much. Please send me any documentation you need me to sign. So, here we go. Alright, let's go back over here. And, everything else looks to be in order. We'll, charge that puppy up. It's charging. Looks like the sync master is blinking green, so I think we are set to go. Let us commence to pushing buttons. So, yep, there we go.
Okay, good work. The X-ray is coming through now. There's no visible damage to the surrounding organic material, and no signs of activity either. All output is flatlined. Okay, let's begin.
You sound disappointed in that. What exactly were you expecting? Is McManus' question? Because McManus likes to hear context on these things. If you're gonna have me X-ray something, what am I X-raying? If it's flatline, that means we're. Oh boy, McManus is probably in something deep again. Let's continue. Demonstrate the effects of laser light on the object. Try using a low-powered red laser to begin with. Alright, well, let's see. We got ourselves a concentrated light here. So required apparati, whatever you want to call it. Laser 2 light generator, set wavelength. Monitor set to RGB. So the LZR2 light generator sets the wavelength. And it said that it wants us to use a red laser. So we're going to use 615 nums. 650 nums. Okay, alright, 650 nums. I think we can set that up. I don't know what's what, so let's go to our equipment layout here. The LZR laser 2 is over here on the bottom right side. So, alright. Well, first things first. Let's turn off the camera. I'm going to set this back to RGB. Yep. RGB, there we go. And the LZR2, 650 nums. Alright, 650 nums. Alright, I think that's pretty well. Do I need the camera? Do I still need to use the camera? Let's see. Demonstrate the effects of laser light on the object. Try using a low-powered red laser to begin with. I guess we are going to need the camera still. Okay. Camera. Oh, look at that. That is, so that's what that is. That's a heart. So we've x-rayed a heart, and it's flatlined, so the heart is no longer beating. Well, sometimes things die. And then you move on. Okay. Sync Master is telling us we're ready to go, so grip it and rip it.
No reaction from first stage. Let's try high frequency.
High frequency, okay. Alright. So we have lasered the heart, and the heart has done nothing. Okay? So it is definitely, if it wasn't dead before, it's dead now. So, but let's see here. Alright. 2B. Demonstrate the effects of laser light on the object. We've done that before. Increase the laser energy. Use the green laser. Let's see how many nums the green laser is. Green laser is set to 510 nums. Alright. 510 nums, alright. Let's go here. Let's punch that number in. 510. Alright, there we go. Everything looks good. Sync Master says we're good to go, so punch it. Alright. Everybody spell bacon.
Okay, we have a reaction of some sort here, a weak signal.
Oh.
Let's keep going. Increase again.
Alright, so it looks like we're getting a reaction out of the heart now. That's okay. New experiment test. Demonstrate the effect of laser light on the object. Increase laser further. Use the blue laser. Alright. Blue laser is set to 455 nums. 455 nums. Alright. Looking good. We're blue laser in this thing. Alright, here we go.
Well, would you look at that? It seems we have a pulse. Rhythm is stable. There's no activity registering in the core. It's possibly damaged. Let's push further.
Oh my! So we have reactivated a heart. That's pretty impressive, if I do say so myself. And McManus is the one who did it. Yeah, we just pushing buttons and making hearts pump. That's what I do. All right, we're going in here. Experiment 03, resonant frequency. Test the acoustic resonance properties of the object. Begin with generating a 250 Hz sine wave. Why do scientists always have to have these complex words in here? Generating a 250 Hz sine wave with amplifier gain set to 1. Alright, let's see how we set up a sine wave. Let's see. Alright, acoustic resonance, required apparatuses, signal generator, set frequency and waveform, and amplifier set gain. Alright, and let's go back here and look where the equipment layout is. Signal generator and amp are right above the LZR2 laser. Okay. Alright, let's check that out. Now, one more time for reference. The signal generator and the amplifier. Okay. Alright. First, we're going to turn you off, because we're not using you anymore. All this other stuff is set good. Digital signal generator. Turn this on as well. That's the amplifier. Alright. What do they want me to do? Wants me to set amplifier gain set to 1 and a 250 Hertz sine wave. Sine wave, whatever joke I made first. Sine wave for this is the wavy wave. Alright, wavy wave. Wavy wave at 250 Hertz. Okay, let's turn that down there. Turn this dial. Oh wow. Alright. Gonna be a minute before I get to 250. Do. No! Dial it back. Yeah, because I'm turning the dial, let's dial it back, yeah. Alright, and then set the gain to 1. Alright. I got the gain set to 1 at 250 Hertz. Sync Master says we are good to go. So let us be good to go. Let's go.
It's not much of a response. Updating the experiment now.
Alright. So it did nothing. The heart's still beating, though. That's a good thing. Alright. Acoustic resonance properties of the object. Increase the frequency to 500 hertz. Hertz, whatever you call it. Sine wave. And the amplifier gain of 5. Wow. We're cranking up the tunes in here, as it would be. Alright, let's go here. Look at that number just... Oh, 501. 501. If this was the price of right, I would have won. There we go. Alright. Alright, here we go. Get that set to 5. Etc., etc. Okay, here we go. And punch it. That's a great noise. I love that noise.
Seeing some fluctuations in activity. Should we increase? Is there risk of damage? What about volunteer? Okay, we're going to push further. I'm running out of time. Let's switch around.
All right, looks like we gotta raise it up a little bit more. Okay, test the acoustic run. Switch to square wave, maintaining current frequency and gain. All right, square wave is what I'm guessing that is right now, but a smart person always checks the manual. Acoustic resonance, square wave. Is that right there? All right, there we go. Flip that there. Ooh. That sounds awesome. McManus loves that kind of noise. There we go. Alright. Punch it. Whoa.
Seeing good activity on this side. Seeing definite spikes in movement. I know this might seem uncomfortable or dangerous, but you need to trust us and keep going.
Keep going, they say. Alright. McManus is really enjoying the sounds that's coming out of that machine there. They're nice and loud and annoying. Test the acoustic resonance properties of the object. Maintain the gain and a square waveform. Bring the waveform frequency up to 1 kHz. Alright, 1 kHz. Sounds like it's going to be higher, so this number, that sound's going to get very high-pitched. So, kids, cover your ears if this is uncomfortable for you. McManus has to go forward, though, in the name of science. So, here we go. Dial it back down a little bit. McManus can barely stand the high-pitched noises happening around him. Same gain, same square wave, but 1 kHz. And Sickmaster says we're good to go. Let's see if McManus' head explodes. No!
Full activity registry. We did it. Can you hear us? You've made excellent progress. You're doing great. Now we need you to stay calm and try to relax as we go through these next steps. We're going to attempt to alleviate some of this discomfort.
Okay, looks like the ringing in my ears. Boom goes the dynamite and the quarterback is toast. The heart exploded, and that's apparently a good thing. I'm not sure what these science guys are on, but McManus will continue to go on in the name of science. This ear ringing is very loud. The noise is very annoying. And I'm beginning to have flashbacks to my childhood when we were playing our bucket band, and I was bass drummer for the bucket band. That I'm having that. I feel like my tinnitus is coming back. I'm gonna have to eat more corn to reduce my tinnitus. But let's continue with the experiment here. Let's see what we got for us. The protective casing is off. Proceed to drill the surface. Oh boy. McManus gets to use hard tools now. Okay. So the drill press. We're gonna switch the drill on. Ensure all of the equipment except the camera and TV are switched off, which means I'll get to turn off the sound eventually. When ready, trigger sync master as normal to begin drill insertion. Alright. I have a feeling I know where the drill is, but I'm gonna look at the layout anyway here. Camera and TV can stay on. Everything else must be turned off. The drill will be activated. Let's commence to turning this off. Thank you. Goodbye. Annoying little noises. That's on. That's off. Alright, here. Okay. Camera, TV on. Drill's turned on. Sync master says we're good to go. Alright. Oh, it's another great noise! McManus loves these noises! Oh, okay, lights out.
How do you feel?
I don't like this.
Don't be scared. We have the situation under control.
McManus isn't scared.
Take a few moments, and when you're ready, we'll continue.
Take a few moments. The lights just went out. Why would I be scared? I mean, McManus doesn't get scared of anything. The only time McManus got scared is that one time when the blueberries disappeared. Come to find out it was just Ralphus. Ralphus is another neighbor who, apparently has a thing for blueberries. Ultimately, it was his downfall. We'll tell more of that story another time. Alright. Make contact with the artifact. Okay. Open the test chamber. Okay, alright, let's go here and handle the fridge. Alright, are we sure we want to do this? No. This is what we do. McManus, it's been a pleasure knowing you. Godspeed.
Stay calm.
I am calm.
Fine.
I'm doing alright.
Don't be afraid.
Hello, Mr. Ball.
I'm sorry to have to do this, but
What?
we have to know.
Lights.
I know how difficult this must be, but you can do this.
I can do this. What are you doing to me? Okay. Hello, Mr. Alien. I know you probably come in peace, but, can you stop flashing? Ah! 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 Oh, I feel like oh, I'm bleeding. Blood is everywhere. Stay calm. I just got my...
Proxy now. You have a connection to the entity's inner core.
Oh, okay.
It's like a conscious black box.
Okay.
It'll show you its memories. Look into it. The visions will translate onto the screen to be something that you can understand, that you can play out.
Okay. New data connection. Okay. I've apparently been interfaced with, and now I'm ready to receive. Is that what it is? Looking in, going deep. Ooh. That's a lot of bacon. Oh boy. McManus is kind of ill. Oh, look here. We got ourselves a text. You wake up in the cryopod. Struggling against gravity, you force yourself up.
Remarkable. You can navigate its memories. Use the computer. Work your way through.
Thank you for interrupting. I was reading. Impact into the planet's surface has torn a hole in the ship hull. Poisonous atmosphere fills into your craft. You are in grave danger. You have to get out of here. Alright. Well, McManus is a pro at this kind of stuff already. Let's go in here and see if we can. All right, so we gotta get out. Memory action unavailable. Command not recognized. Okay, leave. Memory action unavailable. Oh, if you're such an advanced being and race, why are we having trouble communicating like this? All right. Leave ship. Memory action unavailable. All right. Impact. Look, object not recognized. Okay. Struggling against the gravity force of an impact into the planet's surface, torn a hole, a ship hole. When you are engraved in unbuckle seatbelt. That's important, kids. No. Apparently they don't have seatbelts in space. Okay. All right. Cryopod. Exit. Airlock door is clamped shut. It is controlled remotely. Okay. Open airlock door. Airlock door is clamped shut. It is controlled remotely. Okay. Well, push remote button. Yeah, the struggle is real, kids. And this is how McManus dies in a cryopod with gas spilling in because he doesn't know how to do a remote unlock. The airlock is jammed shut and cannot be opened here. There is another way to open it. All right. Look at the airlock. Look at the airlock. Okay. Making McManus angry. Stored hole in the ship hole. Right. All other aliens who may see this, please don't think we're all idiots. Apparently McManus is just having one of those days.
Retrace the steps, Mr. Asian. Explore these memories. Type your commands into the computer.
I am trying. Can you give me a hint? No? I didn't think so. Alright. Look around. Craft is broken beyond repair. There's wreckage all around. The airlock door is locked tight, and the computer terminal adjacent blinks. Alright. Terminal. You tap at the screen and the airlock door splutters to life, slowly opening with a horrendous noise. The ship powers down to silence, having spent the last of the reserves. Let's leave.
This organ was taken from what we think was the leader. These memories are different. They're not like the others. There's more detail here. Less hazy.
Alright.
Lean in. See what else it hides.
Okay, it's not like I really have a choice, right? I mean, I can't opt out at this point in time. Can McManus tender his resignation at this point? Or do I have to continue staring into that dentist light? Yeah, it kind of looks like a dentist light, huh? Alright, here we go. Oh, that's a lot of string cheese. You squeeze through the damaged airlock and fall to your knees on the ground next to your vehicle. Every breath brings pain to your chest. You look around to see you are surrounded.
This is incredible. How are we getting all of this? It's describing the moment we found the ship. Mr. Asian, please continue.
I will gladly continue if you stop interrupting me. I am trying to orate for my audience. Despite the way that sounds, it's not very dirty, kids, I promise. Anyway, let's keep going. I'm going to start over, since douche nozzle up there decided to interrupt me. Alright, let's get back into this. Woosah. You squeeze through the damaged airlock and fall to your knees on the ground next to your vehicle. Every breath brings pain to your chest. You look around to see you are surrounded by mangled metal. Bright lights pour through every gap in the surrounding wreckage. Memory action unavailable. Look object. Okay. Squeeze the inner fall your knees on the ground in your vehicle. Look around. A crash site. Smoke billows from the downshipped. Exterior lights flicking on and off. Wreckage surrounds you. Looking upwards, you see unfamiliar star patterns. Alright, so the stars are not are not helpful. Wreckage surrounds you. Some of this metal will have to be moved in order to free yourself. Move the metal. With every ounce of your remaining strength, you move away enough of the wreckage for you to carefully crawl through. The lights that surround you now attack your senses. Look at the lights. You squint at the light, trying to shield your visor lens at the same time. It is a circle of artificial lights set up around you to illuminate the crash site in the darkness. Behind them, an army of people, all staring. One figure steps out, a silhouette, and walks towards you. Look at the figure. The silhouette is bipedal and bulky. Some sort of mask covers its face. It beckons you to approach. Well, looks like we gotta, approach. Memory action unavailable. Command not recognized. Well, of course. Memory action unavailable. Command not recognized. Memory action unavailable. Command. Oh, why am I not surprised? Ah. There we go.
Your heart rate is elevated, but you're doing well. For what it's worth, very few of our test subjects ever make it this far. You should be proud of yourself.
So you need to tell me that y'all have done this before on other people. That, honestly, I'm not surprised in this day and age. You probably got them there under the guise of, like, they would get to meet, like, Drew Carey or somebody, or they were going to get to be on The Price is Right, and they just had to complete a quick survey. Then they'd be there, and then all of a sudden, boom, they're jacked up to a orb light that is covered in blood. And, yeah. That doesn't surprise me at all with people like you. Okay. Let's get this over with. Oh, Farfignugan! We awake. The room is silent only for the quiet hum of equipment and occasional machine beep. Your touch isn't yours. We are all as one. We move together in unison. Any comments from the scientist? No? Okay, let's continue. We awake. The room is silent only for the quiet hum of equipment and occasional machine beep. Your touch isn't yours. We are all as one. We move together in unison. Okay, maybe this is the same room we're in. Look around. We are in a bed, in a small and artificially lit room with a single door. There is some sort of writing pinned to the wall. Adjacent is a display monitor with wires that drape across the room.
This doesn't happen. We didn't put this entity in quarantine. It expired at the crash. Whose memories are these? When did this happen?
I don't know why you're asking me, because I'm trying to read it. And unlock this puzzle and mystery for you. So if you could stop interrupting, McManus would be a lot happier. We are in a bed, in a small and artificially lit room with a single door. There is some sort of writing pinned to the wall. Adjacent is a display monitor with wires that drape across the room and into our chest. They have tortured us. Well, that's not good. Let's look at the writing. Stuck together are a series of flat sheets with symbols across them. Some sort of writing. Okay, look at the monitor. The screen didn't give anything away. Flashing symbols and what could be numbers and rhythm. Okay, alright, well, let's stand up. Okay, that didn't work. Look at the wires. A series of wires leave the machine and run across to our chest, attached in different places. We aren't sure if the black fluid is going in or coming out. Collective discomfort. Oh, that's not great. Remove wires. Oh! I have made it angry.
What just happened? What's that
We yank at the wires protruding from our chest. Together we all scream in pain. This action sets off an alarm, echoing loudly down the adjacent corridor. Uh-oh. Okay, stand up. Nope. Get out of bed. Exit.
Stop. Specimen 20 has left Lab 15. It's on the move.
Oh my god. That vision, it's not a memory, it's happening right now.
Oh,
Mr.
okay.
Asian, I need you to stop what you're doing, please.
Well, unfortunately, McManus is in it now. We are one. Me and my Orbish friend here with the bright lights. We're kind of becoming buddy now, and you keep interrupting me. So we're gonna have to keep going and see where this ends up. Oh. Ah! Oh, Cinnamon Toast Crunch! Through the door, we find ourselves in an empty room with a device on the table. It looks familiar. They don't know how it works, but this host does. The door closes behind us and a lock clamps shut. We are alone, / together. We are, my friend. Let's see what we got here. It is some sort of preparation room. There are markings on more sheets with a door and a window on one side. The door we came through has been locked shut and the other door had an orange alarm light above it. In the center of the room, a table holding only a small device taken from our ship. Look at device. It was an access code terminal for a wide connection, allowing commanders to commandeer other hosts. Only you, we have access to these codes. It's time to use them. Use the codes.
What is that? We haven't seen that before.
Oh, okay,
What is it doing? It's using the tool we recovered from the crash site. It's in our system. It's sending something across the network. It's broadcasting.
Mr. Asian, please. We deeply regret what we have put you through, but please understand it was for the greater good. We have to know more. Rebelling now could be catastrophic. You don't know what this might do to you in the long run.
Well, greater good my hemorrhoid it took us, guys. You put me through this. You connected me up like I was a wall plug into a Cuisinart mixer, and now you got me replaying memories and typing things in. You know McManus doesn't like to type. So McManus is going to sit here and figure out this puzzle, and it's going to bring trouble upon you all, and it's all your fault because you kept interrupting me. So don't interrupt McManus and let him bring upon hellfire on you. All right, let's see here. It may be a while before we surprised y'all are just sitting there while I try and figure this out. Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's see. Moving too fast for me. Maybe that. There, got that one, alright. Did that one. Now let's get this one. That one had a Y shape like that. Alright, that one had the upside down Z and like that, and there we go. There's the heart. Oh!
They're all free. They're converging. It's over.
Yeah, well, this is kind of your fault. Should have interrupted McManus. So now me and my orb-shaped buddies here will take over the world. Right? I'm your buddy, right? I'm your buddy, right? Right?
Mr. Asian, please don't do this. We mean you. We mean them no harm. Please.
Well,
Don't do something you'll regret.
that's not what it looked like.
One day, Mr. Asian, this will haunt you.
But today is not that day, fellas. Well, that was pretty good. McManus initiated the overthrow of the human race with some alien orbs. That looked like little orbs. Yeah, right? Yeah, that was pretty fun. McManus enjoyed the puzzle solving and being able to read and do a little bit of typing as well, even though it didn't do any of the commands that I really thought it should, and that was upsetting. But regardless, McManus had fun with that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that too. Thank you so much for tuning in for episode 2 of Stories Untold. Hopefully we'll get another one out soon. McManus is trying to make more time for these. Hopefully you enjoy them as much as McManus enjoys making them. Might go back to Hard Space Shipbreaker later on. Taking a little bit of a break from that, trying some things out as McManus and suggestions from the Fat Nerd help build this channel up. Speaking of the Fat Nerd, follow us on Instagram at ccm.studios. Make sure you give this video a like if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more. And McManus appreciates your support. And we'll see you next time on the spooky side.